So right now, there's a lot of 8.5s out there. I think it might be 8.5 everywhere you look. There might be even an 8 flat.
Uh-huh.
There was a lot of money coming in on Washington yesterday, earlier this morning. I mean, that spread, I think, opened at 13 and it quickly shot down to like 9.5. I mean, so much money came in on Washington, and I obviously agree with that movement. I don't hate it above a touchdown. I mean,
Mhm.
especially if you get it above 8,
Yeah.
a full possession. Obviously, I lean Washington there, but for DDSN Nation, I would actually wait on this because there's a little bit of money coming in on Ohio State right now. So you might be able to get a 9 or even a 9.5
Mhm.
on Wednesday or Thursday, maybe. So I would wait around and shop around for the best price, obviously. So, John, yes, I will be coming back to this on Friday, but I'm going to
Yeah.
wait to see if we can get a better number. If you want to go ahead and put a little pizza bet right now on Washington plus 8.5, yeah, go for it. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I would
No,
for best bet for us, we're gonna have something on Friday.
yeah. Yeah, I agree, and the first time I saw the number was 10.5. Yesterday, 9.5, and then right now it's at 8.5. So I don't think it gets all the way down to 7.5. So like we talked about, I think maybe you think as well that this is a game Washington can very much win. We saw the holes that Ohio State's defense has against Texas, except they couldn't get the ball to the receivers, or the receivers couldn't catch. So, is the Washington defense on the same plane as the Texas defense? Probably not. But what Washington does have is a quarterback, and that's sophomore Damon Williams, and he has the athleticism to give Ohio State's defense some problems and give his team a chance. I believe this is a 6:30 game, or maybe a
2:30
7:30. Oh, it's at 2:30.
Central. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, the Penn State Oregon game is the night game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So that's the night game. Um, but yeah, I still think, whether it's 8.5, as long as I'm getting 7 points. But like I said, we think that they could win this game. At least I think they could win this game. It's worth taking a shot on the money line as well.
Yes.
So yeah, just keep an eye out on that number, see however it goes, and whatever you feel comfortable with, go ahead and snag that. But this is definitely a game that we may see an upset.
I agree. And something else to consider. Two other things. Yeah, John, I appreciate the Damon Williams discussion there. He's been my guy this entire calendar year. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I love this kid. He is absolutely electric. If you guys haven't gotten eyes on Damon Williams yet, you obviously will this week because you're going to be tuning into Ohio State if you just like watching the big boys play. But you'll find out about Damon Williams this Saturday. He's going to put the country on notice.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. No, I agree. And
yeah,
a lot of last year we were fading Washington, and that's how I got to recognize this guy. I mean, this little freshman, skinny kid comes out, and then he's moving the football, and he looks great. I was like, "Oh, where's he been?" Because I forget who their quarterback was last year, but he's like a fifth year, 6 year, just bounced around. Do you remember what was his name?
yeah, transfer from Mississippi State. I believe it was Rogers.
Yeah, there you go. And yeah, he wasn't good. And finally he gets injured and this kid comes in and he looks incredible. And all of a sudden, this terrible Washington team's moving the ball on everyone. Athleticism's off the charts. You're right. It's gonna be a great game, and he's gonna get the national primetime spotlight against Ohio State. And we're looking forward to it.
And I'm pulling up something else right now. Washington is. I know they're on the nation's second longest home winning
Home
streak.
winning streak. That sounds about right. I think Georgia has probably the longest.
They do. You're correct. I'm looking up because I saw it on Twitter earlier today what the exact numbers are for or how many straight wins each of those teams have had. Okay, here we go. Georgia, they've won 34 consecutive home games. Washington, on the nation's second longest home winning streak, has won 22 consecutive games at
Wow.
Husky Stadium. So, I mean, some pretty big games. Both teams are hosting some pretty big opponents. Obviously, Washington hosting the Buckeyes, and then Georgia hosting the Crimson Tide. So yeah, we'll see. That game is going to be really entertaining. I will not have any plays for that game. I don't know what to expect, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so
What
Washington,
else?
Ohio
What other ones
State.
do you have? Oh, go ahead.
So real quick about Washington. One last thing about the Washington Ohio State game. You have a young quarterback in Julian Sayin making his first true road start. Something else to
Road
consider there.
start. That's right.
There's a chance if Ohio State had a better offensive line, then I would say, you know what, maybe they just lean on Washington's defense and they win this game. They find a way to win. But Ohio State, at least I don't think right now, has that kind of a running game to just say, you know what, we're just going to run it down your throat and establish an easier rhythm for our
Mm-hmm.
quarterback and establish that line of scrimmage to make things easier for our young quarterback. I don't think they have that kind of an offensive line right now. So, and I think Washington has a couple of nice players in their defensive secondary. Now, can they shut down Ohio State's passing attack and receivers specifically? Probably not. But can they do enough to disrupt a young quarterback? I think they can. So, yeah, I think
Yeah.
Washington's lied to win that game.
Yep. No, I'm right there with you.
So we'll have a play on that on Friday for the exact number and price